Hello, everyone. How is everybody doing today? Welcome on Instagram, welcome on Facebook, and welcome on LinkedIn. I'm super excited to be with you today. We had the boot camp, and yeah, hey, just type for me in the chat. Where are you watching me from? Like, hello, Maurice. Nice to see you. So just type for me where are you watching me from. I see here Toronto, New Jersey. Here I see Marisa, I think you're Cairo, right? So, how is everybody doing? I would love today to connect with you regarding the bootcamp because we had a huge surprise. I had 8 couples working with me on that day, and we went a little bit over the time. We're spending 4 hours, we spent like a little bit more, but it was super revealing. And I am super excited to share with you what we discovered today because I love see kids being raised. Hello, Basman. Hello. Lovely having you. I love seeing confident youth. And because if they are not, we do not model it to them, then it's hard to raise them as confident. And this is what I always emphasize. So what I do is that through helping the parents, I am helping the youth. So like I'm like instead of like you don't lecture, you model to them. So what we discovered working together was so wide opening. Everybody, they got the best value for one reason because I'm gonna share with you some stuff from what we did, but honestly, it's when in the doing because we were having it experiential, so it was hands-on, and we were working together and talking together. This is how you get the aha moment. Oh, now I get it. I heard that on that day like over 20 times. Like now I get what they are doing this because everybody, like all philosophers or religious or like poets or thinkers, they disagree in many things, but they all agree on one thing only. We become what we think about. We become what we think about. So if you're expecting, like if you're thinking always about like your word is the life is hard, my kids are giving me a hard time, I am losing my mind, this is what actually life gives you experiences to emphasize and assure you that you are right. This is your belief. Like this is the lens through which you see them. So this is what you honestly get. And many of them as well, like one of the big ahas we had together was like, oh, I am always doing this. Like my parents were doing this with me. Oh my God, I did not realize that I'm doing the same thing with my kids. And it's like through the working and the asking and the interrogation, you get to know why. Because like how come some people will feel like, oh, nobody appreciates me, no matter what I do to them, they don't like me. Like some parents were sharing this with me, and I was like, okay, how about you? She said like, do you appreciate yourself? Do you feel good about yourself? Do you do this yourself? They say like, no, I don't do anything about that. So, okay, so how are you modeling it to them? How are you modeling it to them? Because what I explained really well on that day is that when you are in need, it means like I need you to make me feel good by following my rules. And that's it. And this is how I feel good. Like, okay, I have my criteria, I have my standards. This is what you need to do. So I feel good. So if you are doing this as a parent, or this has been done to you as a kid when you were a kid, because we all kids one day, right? What happens is that you lose connection and you forget about what, like you're pleasing others. I don't want to make them feel bad. I want people love to tell me that I'm a nice person, but like I don't like myself. So like, oh wow. So if you don't like yourself, if you don't feel good about yourself, if you're not doing the things for yourself that make you really feel good, congrats. I'm so happy the participant learned a great deal. Oh, thank you so much. I love you back. You're such an awesome participant always. You need to be rewarded a big award, Casey. So like whatever you are doing with your kids actually reflects what you believe about you or what you believe you deserve. So if you are always beating yourself up, if you are not if you feel like I don't feel really good, I'm always mad, I'm always criticizing myself, this shows up in your relationship with them. You projected and they projected back to you. So like if you have not really good communication with them, Nobody wants to have bad communication with the people he cares or like mostly about, your kids, right? This is the most tangible and most like cherished relationship for parents specifically. Like to see their kids happy, to see them confident, to see them like doing the best they can at school, whatever it is, succeeding, being champions as athletes. So if you are not modeling this for them, if you are in your communication, one of the things as well, when we discovered together, a big aha moment for all of us was like, okay, you know what? I always encourage my kids. I say, all right. So, and she was like, I always tell them they are the best. They're doing great. I love them. And I say, okay, and what's happening? So this is great that you're telling them that. She said, but like they just like don't want to listen. They don't get the best. They don't believe they can do it. I said, well, here we have to stop. You are giving them, we have to distinguish something called like mixed signals. And she was like, what does that mean? When I revealed that, everybody on the group was saying like, we almost all do the same thing, because we may be telling them something, but we are inside thinking of them the opposite. Maybe like you're disgrace, you're always embarrassing me, you cannot even win a game, your marks are really bad, your marks sucks, whatever. This is what you think about them, and this is what you are talking to. Nice haircut, oh Rehab, thank you. That was a while ago, honestly, but thank you. So whatever you are telling them verbally doesn't mean exactly they get it, because you are sending them, they can read without you saying it to them, that I don't believe in you, that you are a loser, that you are losing marks, like I'm so embarrassed, just like you have to do what I tell you to do. So they get the messages verbally. And this is why you get the results, or they get the miscommunication with your kids. Sorry about that, guys. Just like I think I need some water. 1 second. I'll just drink a little bit of water. So whatever mixed signals you're giving them, it's not the words you say, it's what they feel from you, what you're sending them. Because I can be telling you, oh, I missed you so much, but like you feel that I am really like, I'm not being like really honest. This is not how you feel it from me. We feel, we are feeling beings, guys, right? So that was really wide opening. One of the things like as well parents were sharing was, I feel that he doesn't believe in himself. I say, all right, do you believe in him? He say like, I'm encouraging him, but like, do you believe in him? And then we went deep into what's believing in somebody means. Like, you really believe it, you mean it, and you send it vibrationally, meaning like feelingly, they feel it from you, no matter what. What most parents do, like they see the report card, they see the outcome of the championship they have been a participant in, they see the results, the physical results, because we were all programmed to think through our senses, 5 senses. What you see, I will believe it when I see it. Actually, it's the opposite way around. When you believe it first, you will receive it. It's body language. It's not body language, Rehab. It's vibration. Vibration means like what the thoughts, the power of your thoughts, what you send them. They get it. They read it easily. You can read the thoughts of people without even they open their mouth. It's not the body language at all. This is something totally different. So that's why, like, okay, if you are not feeling they're connecting with you, well, if you do not trust somebody, say like, they don't talk to me, they don't tell me about their problems. Okay, so so this means that they do not trust you. Why is that? Because do you criticize them? Well, okay, yeah, I do. Do you blame them? Oh, yeah, I do. So, well, they have shut themselves away from you. They do not want to share with you. That's why lots of youth now and lots of young people and like teenagers, they lock themselves. They are not like open communication with their parents, with their with the adults in their life, because this is what they get. So they want to protect themselves. So they keep away. Some people like overeat to protect themselves, like they gain weight in order to protect themselves. They're kind of building layers so that they are like shutting the others in their life away from them. And just like it was so wide opening. It was such a huge experience. I really loved it. And I thought it was like, I honestly wanted to do it since I came here. I have been working like for the benefit of youth, like how to raise confident youth, how to build a mindset of world-class champions and elite athletes, how to do that. And as well, there is a link between the youth, 2 links actually. They are either in school and they have their parents, or they have their coaches and they have their parents, right? So if this missing link of the mindset here, I found that it was really like, it's not there. It's not emphasized at all in school. It's not a one size fit all, by the way. Like each one of them is super unique. When I talk with youth, and I work with youth as well, they are super amazing. Like they have, it's easier to work with them, honestly, because they have just to, they make up their mind. But for adults, they have to change their mind. And people would rather die than change their mind. Because like, I honestly was, as well as myself, when I started to learn about this, I was surprised that only 2% of the population worldwide think. Because we did not learn about thinking in school. We learned about thinking in terms of math, science, algebra, whatever. This is not thinking at all. This is not thinking. And 3% of the population think they think, but they do not think. And 95% would rather die than think. And why is that? Because if you tell them about the solution, well, I can help you if you do that. Well, you need to do that in order to change that. They wouldn't want to change. They would rather like, okay, I'm used to that. This is what I know. And one of the tricks I did as well was like, there were actually from different nationalities. So we were communicating together, and we were saying like, I said like, fill in the blanks. Okay, money is, and everybody completed like the root of all evil, some people. And I said it in Arabic. I said like al-irsh al-abyad, and people would say ينفع في اليوم الأسود. Like I was translating it. It was so much fun, as well as a boot camp with different diversity. And I said, well, okay, we were not brought up in the same house. We were not brought up with the same family. And we all have these beliefs running our lives. And actually, the hidden thing is that we are not aware of them. But once I opened my mouth and I said, like, you completed, as if we are brought together in the same family. So there are, can you answer the messages? I have a couple of questions on the private. Sure, Chris, I'm sorry, I didn't see them. I will go back to them as soon as the live is done. Sure, you can send me, or like you can email me at my email, rasha.ilhami@yahoo.ca. You can email me if you want to have any questions for me as well. No problem. So this is what I have been talking about. So like, there are lots of things which are running your life. You are programmed in a certain way to deal with your kids, or with your spouses, or with the people in your life. You have patterns hardwired of blaming, complaining, criticizing. And this is not to make you feel bad, because if you feel bad, there is no point in raising a confident youth, because you have to model it for them. And I cannot honestly be confident if I feel bad about myself. I cannot feel confident. I cannot be confident and moderate if I'm always criticizing myself first. I cannot be model confident if I am always like beating myself up. So what happens is that as long as they were completing these exercises with me, they realize that there are programs which are running their lives that they are not aware that they are running 24/7. And the thing is that if you want to know what's running your life and you're not sure what is there, my pleasure, no problem, is that you can just like put a goal as an example on a sheet of paper and say all the reasons you cannot do it. Just like, for example, like I was talking about to Heliopolis Club, and I said the difference, honestly, between Western world and here, there is nothing. We're all the same. We're all made the same. We're all same creatures, same blood. Like we're one. We're honestly the same. The difference is in our results. And actually, the results happen when we change our mindset. And people there honestly invest intensely in their mindset. Here I see people invest intensely, but on like clothing and cars. And this is really fantastic to invest in both. But your mindset is the #1 tool that's going to get you whatever you want. Will take you from where you are to where you want to be. And people like, if you're not willing to do that, then you're not going to get the results that you want. Because honestly, it's through investing. It's like an energy. Like if I invest in myself, others invest with me. If I'm telling you like invest in yourself and I don't invest in myself, then this doesn't make sense, honestly, because you collapse time and space when you do that. Instead of reading like 1,000 books, okay, like I can spend with my mentor 1 hour, 2 hours, it will save me like years of experiments and trial and error, and I will get the results I want. So this is really, really important. This is what they do there, and this is really vital. Mental health and mindset is #1. There is nothing different. You're not less, guys. You're not like because of the circumstances, results, like not at all. But honestly, I loved the boot camp because it was so wide opening. It united us as people. We're all like human race. We're not like made of different material. We're all the same. We're all the same. So like people felt like it was the oneness of us as human beings, and the same issues we have, and like the interaction and helping each other, like to understand, okay, how do you deal with that? And oh, I see now why I'm doing this. I see now. They are just like, they are honestly reflecting back to you, projecting back to you what you believe about yourself or your relationship with them. Honestly, that's all your beliefs is coming up in the form with the most important relationship, our spouses and kids. These are the hardest one, and with parents, because these are the ones that you are kind of like, you cannot get rid of them. You may say like, I don't like these people, I'm not going to mix with them. But and then how about your kids? How about your spouse? How about your parents? Like they're going to be in your life forever. So you will keep on recycling the same results. You keep on recycling the same results. So I loved it. I wanted to share with you that everybody agreed that what has been done with them, and they were not even aware of what they were doing with their kids, they are doing the same thing and duplicating the effect with their young ones and with their loved ones. And I loved, like, honestly, since we finished, I get everyday messages from them about what happened. Like things are shifting fast. Well, the kids think I'm getting crazy. I'm responding now. I'm not reacting. I'm in control of what I tell them. I take care of what I do. And like, honestly, these are the shifts that you're gonna do when you do the exercise, and when you really invest in yourself. This is the results you're gonna get. You're gonna get it really way faster than guessing and asking people who have maybe your results and maybe worse. And you're not seeking professional help. So, but like, I just loved it, guys. I couldn't stop because I said like, I have to share this. Everybody was doing it. I was always saying, when I was doing the advertising for it, I was saying like, it's honestly for you before for them. It's for you as parents before for your kids. Because if you would, it would be so self-reflective. It will show you how to boost your own self-esteem. And when we did the bragging exercise, it was so much fun. So I just like wanted to hop on today. I love to share everything that I do, and I love to let you know what's happening. And that's why I thought like, okay, I'm going to share with you guys, and for you to know if you're still having like not the best communication with your kids, you can reach out and ask me. Like, I have solutions for you. You can tell me, Rasha, what can I do? So I really loved it, guys. Thank you so much. I have lots of people today on Instagram and lots of people actually on LinkedIn and Facebook. I'm so happy and so grateful for you. So that was my live for you today. Love your questions. Love you guys. And thank you so much for all the participants that were with me, and to more success. Have an awesome night. See you soon. Bye-bye.